very important, is craft. Okay? Quality of photography and line work is essential. High resolution scans and photography of 2 and 3D work where objects are in focus and there's excellent lighting. Just because it's done using the computer does not mean it has quality. For example, over-pixelated drawings, images, visual confusion, images in focus and aligned. If you're not familiar with using a camera, product photography, scanning, or computer graphic technology, get some help. So one is get help if you haven't ever photographed an object before. There's books on how to photograph your models. I'm sure you may have done that here. You have some experience at it. And also, the problem we see a lot of times, a student will over-pixelate their object. They'll make a picture of it. It's from a camera. And here's a beautiful model. They spent weeks on it. It's an excellent design, but you can't even, the quality is out of focus. There's things out of focus in the image. So get some help with that if you don't know how to do it, because it's very important, because it's a sign of craft and how important you care about your work. Okay? So it sends a message to us if there's not craft. Okay? So photography, line work. I mean, again, we have some people who've done some artwork. This happens a lot. It's coming from the art department where craft is not usually pushed very hard. So they'll have, a beautiful painting that they have, and they'll have a lousy picture of it. It's lit poorly, it's like instamatic cameras, fluorescent lights, or whatever. And I said, you spent hours and hours on this beautiful painting. And sometimes they'll actually bring them in and look at the difference. And he goes, well, I'm just trying to document that you did a lousy job, so maybe your work will be worse. So one is, the craft is important. How you construct the portfolio, how you put that together is all important. So craft. Hapticity, this is probably a new word for you unless you've read some of Glassman's work. Haptic means pertaining to the sense of touch, from the Greek word hapting, to grasp. Now this, every year sometimes I'll add new points, and because of issues with the portfolio. Remember, your portfolio is a physical object. It is something that is held in the hands and viewed with the eyes. Ask this question: how does the observer experience engagement with my portfolio document? Does the manipulation of the cover, the pages inside, aid in understanding the quality of the design work? Is the package cumbersome, difficult to handle, open and close? Is there too much attention given to the wrapper, overpowering the content inside? Where is the setting in which the portfolio is viewed? Is it being shuffled around with many others, in this case 200? Is it being stacked? Is it slipped in the file folder? How do the materials respond to greasy hands, slide on a really rough surface? Do plastic covers or pages actually take away from the quality of the page? So all these things are dealing with how we handle the book itself. If you get 200 and they're all shuffled around, we had one that is one of our excellent A students had it etched, laser etched with aluminum cover. It weighed a ton. It's beautiful. It was polished aluminum, or actually etched, beautifully done, but it would cut your fingers when you hold the edges of it. And I was like, okay, it's a beautiful cover. It makes a lot of sense. It's gorgeous. It's highly crafted, but you're cutting my hand. Okay? That's not a good thing for architects to be hurting people. And of course, you got a review on it. It was a great, beautiful portfolio. It reminded me that the thing we touch and hold is, we have some students that do really crazy things. They fold out, they pop up, little buildings pop out of it. That's okay at some level, but for our review, I would say keep it simple, keep it clear. You want the focus to be on the work, not on the map. Okay? There's a lot of students. One student had a sliding T-square, slid up and down. So you slide it, open a page, slide it back this way. I appreciate the creativity, but that's not what this is about. It's about creativity, but it's also about what we're trying to look at the work and review the work. So that was a new one we did, actually, our hands.